More than 50 attorney generals from across 48 states and U.S. territories are ramping up pressure against tech giant Google, claiming that Google has a monopoly on the market in its advertising and search business. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton said in the Supreme Court that Google, quote, dominates all aspects of advertising and searching on the internet. Here to break down the lawsuit and its ramifications is Talking Points analyst Anthony Dabbundo. All right, Anthony, so we're talking about the role of Google, but what about the role of Facebook and other Amazon and other tech giants like that?
Well, it's kind of become the big three in Silicon Valley, right? There's Amazon, there's Facebook, and there's Google. And Google's facing its first probe into a lawsuit now. But Amazon and Facebook have kind of already started to see them. In fact, right here in New York, Letitia James, the current Attorney General, has opened up a probe into Facebook, claiming that Facebook has mishandled people's private data. So Facebook is one of the other companies, and Amazon, they're all facing the significant pressure because they're getting too much influence. And a lot of the legislators are concerned that this over-influence is becoming what's called a monopoly, where they have too much of the production. So $48 billion is what Google brought in from ad revenue last year, and that's 75% of U.S. ad revenue, and that's a number that frightens a lot of lawmakers.
Now, we're looking at antitrust laws here. What comes next in this lawsuit?
So basically, it was the 48 states. California chose to stay out of it because of, obviously, its ties to Silicon Valley and Alabama, but they're all going to go deep, and the guy who's running the probe, he said that there's not necessarily going to be a specific search interest, they're just going to go where the facts are, which is kind of probably not what Google wants to hear, right? So they're going to be digging into a lot of different corners of Google, trying to find out what they've done wrong, and they're looking for anything, because anything right now, with all of the politicians ramping up, including the 2020 Democratic candidates, ramping up pressure, they want something to be done.
And obviously Google is a massive tech company. What could breaking up Google actually mean? What does that look like?
We've seen Facebook and Amazon get fined in the past, specifically by the European Union for their mishandling of things and their kind of antitrust. But some are suggesting that this could go even further, and to the point where we have so much love with Google Docs, Google Chrome, Google stuff like that. There could be a possibility in the future of that even going away or being sold to different people out of force.
Certainly entering in interesting spaces to see where that will go. Anthony,